So we've had these Mayflower, basically the eBay special tire machines for about 2 years now. I did 2 videos on them, and today we're just going to do a part 3. After 2 years of owning them, what do I think of them? So yeah, let's change some tires and I'll talk about them while I'm doing the tires. Alright, so we've had this machine, oh, there goes the compressor. We've had this machine for about 2 years now, and have had basically no issues with it whatsoever. If you keep if you keep this on, this protects the wheel on like nice cars. If you keep this on, it makes it a lot more difficult to break the beads. I actually broke it on this side already. If you take it off, it helps break the beads a lot easier. Alright, so yeah, so do we have any issues with them? Not so much. Even the fittings and stuff that are down here, no issues. The only thing is like the oil that you have to put in this. I just run ATF in it, and I've been doing that for about a year now. Had absolutely no issues. On here, you got these little safeties. Well, not safeties, but they protect the wheel. These are nice. They do protect it a good bit. I would highly recommend if you have the aluminum or whatever this is. They do sell like a hard plastic one. Probably not a bad idea to get that if you're worried about damaging any wheels. It does not come with that when you get this one. Not a big deal when you're doing ATV wheels, but when you're doing car wheels and stuff, you want to protect them. So using those protective measures on the wheel, scratch them up on top of here and stuff like that. If you don't have these on, and you're really putting on like a lower profile tire on, you can actually damage the wheel. So you have to be very careful when you're putting it on nice and slow, because these will dig right in and damage the wheel. But the balancer, I've had no issues with either. I just did a car just the other day, and the customer even texted me later saying that it came out that he was riding or driving it. He said about 60 miles an hour before he was having issues. Here's another issue with this, being the tire's so big, it's hard to get it on. So we're gonna try it, see if we can't get it. We might have to do it by hand. Let's see. Nope, it's gonna pop. Nice, got a gauge here. You gotta press them up pretty darn high to make it pop. Make sure the beads are popping. Not even, didn't get the other side yet. Right there. That's no good. The guy was right when he bought them. The guy said he needed tubes. Ugh, what a pain. But either way, I got that one done. I'll put the stem back in it later. Just let them know that we are going to have to put tubes in these. Put this to the side. All right, so let's finish up on a little bit of a review. That tire was kind of a pain in the butt. But the machine itself, I've had no issues with. Like, I don't know if you were able to see it on the before, but this guy right here, you got to put oil in it. Make sure everything's all lubed up, the motor and everything inside of it. I just put ATF in it. Seems to be working all right for, what, two years I've been doing it. The head here, just make sure you have these guys on them. They do help. They save the wheels a good bit, actually. There's one underneath, right there, yeah. See it? Yep. You can replace those. They come with a couple. As you can see, my little stash up here. Other than that, like I said, for 2 years of having these, cheap, we'll say, tire machines, I've had no problems. I haven't had to replace anything on it. Change the oil in that, make sure it's full, and I've used them. And I've changed probably, I don't know, I'm not a shop by any means, but I mean, I've done maybe 60, 70 sets. So, I mean, it's got a lot of use in it. Had no issues whatsoever. So for the $1,700 or whatever it is to get them shipped out, well worth the money. At least in my honest opinion. I've had real good luck with them. We're going to have to do the other tires here. We might do some slow-mos of that and see which other tires are bad. But yeah, after 2 years, Mayflower eBay special tire machines, golden.
Everybody, I would like you to like my dad's channel because he works really hard, and sometimes I'm even here, his daughter, so maybe you can even hear me sometimes. So when you're watching other videos, you might be able to hear my voice a little bit quiet in the background. Now my dad is replacing the tire.
All right, so we got one tire that's flat, 2 tire, 3 tire. That one's flat too. Can't even get enough air in it to get the bead to pop back on. And that one's holding air. The 3 of them have huge gashes in the sidewall, so I got to get tubes for them. What a pain in the butt. But yes, so we're going to finish off the video here. Like I said, this is the video number 3 on these Mayflower tire machines off eBay. I've had no issues with them. Highly recommend them. Maybe not if you're like having a shop that you're in here every single day using them. Probably not the best idea. But if you're like me that needs them, half the year, and like I said, I think I've done like 60 or so sets of tires, and these things just keep hammering them away. So had no issues. Super pleased with them. I haven't had to mess with the customer service, so I'm not real sure on that yet. But I'm assuming they're going to be okay. Yeah, so I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. If you guys got any questions or comments, don't be afraid to leave them in the comments section below. All right, guys. God bless.